Hey there friends, Nibs again. I'm out here in the garage this evening doing a little tinkering around and trying to get a couple things fixed up. A couple of mine that I've been working on, and I think I'm doing pretty good. Got the Model 140 that I just picked up and did a video on the other day. This one had a droopy fore end, and that was a pretty easy fix. And the other thing that was really wrong with it was the pump cup was hard as a rock, and I did have a pump cup left over from another project. That one's doing pretty good now. Then my Model 110 Town and Country Junior, that one also had a droopy fore end, and I was able to so the arm was bent so that it was actually holding the wood down. So I straightened that out and then just gave it a little bit of tension right there, and now it's holding up pretty well. Other than that, this one's working really good. The only thing I got to do is find a rear sight for it now, and that one will be ready for show and tell. But the main topic of this video is going to be this one here. This one is a Crosman Model 1077. Probably one that I would never own of my own, but I was fixing this one up for a friend, and it wouldn't hold air. Yeah, and actually that's what they were claiming, but it actually held air. It just didn't shoot worth a darn. After I took it apart, there was two things I found. There is the valve in the back that the hammer hits against. There's a little plunger that seals up against. So let me back up just a little bit. So this has a magazine with a little rotary clip in it. You load your pellets in there like that, and then you load the rotary magazine into this, and that'll cycle it like a revolver. So there's a plunger inside of there that actually seals up against the back of it. There's a spring that pushes it in there. There's supposed to be an O-ring around the back of that plunger. It did not have the O-ring in it, so the air was just bleeding out. It wouldn't even push the pellets out of this revolver ring most of the time. And then the other main problem is up in the front. It could be hard to. There's this little tiny piece here, and it's got a little tiny tip there that actually punctures the CO2 cartridge. And that one actually had the piece that it punched out was jammed down inside of there, and it was plugging this so that no air, well, virtually no air could get past that little orifice there and charge the gun. So it would bleed just a tiny bit past. You take a shot and it would go pff, and then it would do nothing, and then you'd let it sit for a couple minutes and it would go pff. So hopefully that doesn't continue to be a big problem. Another cool thing about this gun is it does have this large adapter here that would go in. So this is where you'd put your CO2 in down here normally, and you'd screw this nut down to puncture your CO2, but this screws in place of it, and then you can put one of those huge 88 gram, I think they're 88 gram CO2 cartridges in here, and then you got a valve here you can turn it on and off. So if you wanted to take this off and use a smaller CO2 cartridge in the meantime, you could. But so this is a Crosman thing that comes with it. It's called the 1077 air source technology, they call it. So, but anyway, so I've got it all resealed. Ordered a set of seals from Henry Ford Air Rifles. Another shout out for him. Really appreciate his his company and his products, and it's working pretty good. I mean, it's no powerhouse. Let's just I did shoot a couple of test shots before I started the video up, so you can see them on the shoot and see there, but let's go ahead and shoot a couple and see what we can do. It was shooting low. I did move it up one click. I think that's it. Yep. Oh, there's a couple left in there. There, I think I got them all now. For whatever reason, it didn't. But it has this little, so if a pellet ever does not make it all the way out, it can get jammed in there, and they've got this little thing you can push that, and that pushes the whole barrel forward. That way you can drop the magazine out without having to take the whole thing apart. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, I don't know. I guess you can't expect a whole lot for like $75–80 brand new from Crosman, but that's what they get. That's what they're still available. So, but it makes holes in paper. I'm sure it would probably make a hole in a tin can. So, just a plinker. But there you go. A little bit of progress tonight. Fixing up a couple of guns. But the main focus here is for this 1077. Got it fixed up. I can get it back over to my friend, and he can use it and do whatever he wants with it. So anyway, hope you liked the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell and be notified when I do post up new videos. Until next time, have a great day.